Hey y'all, what's good? I know I look a mess. Don't judge me. I just did a recording, but it kind of no, it did. It cut off, so it didn't record. So I basically was speaking for 10 minutes for no damn reason. So now I'm just gonna do live because I know it's gonna go through. I'm stressed out, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. You know I'm an honest person. Y'all that know me know I'm transparent. I don't fucking sugarcoat shit. I tell it like it is. It is what it is. I'm stressed out. Stressed out. So now I gotta start from the top again. Here we go. So I'm driving right now, headed to school. Just got out of traffic off the highway. Thank you, Jesus, because I was sitting there for like an hour. But I'm stressed out because I'm not doing good in one of my classes, and I'm borderline probably not gonna do good in the other class. It depends on this test today. I don't know. Had a test. This class. Oof. Okay, so I'm in adult health right now. Can you hear me? Whoever's listening, I don't know. Anywho, I'm in adult health right now, and I'm also taking pharmacology. And a lot of us are failing. It's not even just me. That's when you know something's wrong, when it's not just you. All right, thank you, Ann. That's when you know something's wrong. Cause I got my earpiece in, so Georgia, gotta drive safe, hands free. But yeah, it's like a lot of us failing because this session is just so different. Like they're giving us a lot of what we're all calling now busy work. I've never heard that term till this session. I don't know if any of you guys heard that, but I never heard no one use that term. But I've heard it today, and I understand exactly what it means. Busy work. I mean, like they're giving us mad like packets to fill out and assignment. Okay, assignments we're used to assignments, but all these packets, it's very time consuming to the point where we don't have no time to study. We spend most of our time doing ATI assignments, workbook packets, that's like 19 pages. What else we do? Medication drug cards, which could range from like 24 to 35. So basically, you have to like fill out drug cards for each one. And when you do that, you have to put the information for each one. It's like different things you got to put. You got to put the action. You got to put the therapeutic use. You got to put the damn Is it contradiction? Wait, I can't think. Contraindication. You got to put down the client education. You got to put down the complications. Like there's different bulletins that you got to fill out, and that's just for one medication. So can you imagine doing like 34 medications? It takes like days to do it. It's not just a 1 day thing. And if you're working and you got kids or whatever you have going on else besides school, it takes up mad time. This shit is no joke, yo. Like this accelerated stuff is stressful. I broke down today. This is my second time breaking down. The first time I broke down, it wasn't pertaining to schoolwork. It was pertaining to lack of sleep. Lack of sleep to the point where I was waking up. This was like months ago when I first was starting out, kind of, sort of. I was waking up in the middle of the night, paranoid, like confused, literally confused. I've never understood what a confused person feels or goes through, but I actually felt that. I'm like, oh my God, I was so confused. Like, and it was just only for like a minute. So I can't even imagine walking around confused for the rest of my life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Temporary because of a situation. Like, I was confused, like, and to the point where my heart was racing. My heart was racing. I was confused because at the time when I woke up, I was like thinking that I was late for something. I thought I was late. I'm like trying to figure out what time it is. I'm like, what? I, I just got out the bed and started walking. I didn't even know where the hell I was walking to. It was so crazy. So I experienced that twice actually. I experienced that at nighttime and actually in the daytime when I was taking a nap. This was a few months ago, and it was like 2 days apart, so it was close together. But I haven't had that episode since, thank God, because that shit is scary, yo. And then so today I broke down. I want to say about 30 to 45 minutes ago in my car. I was stuck. I'm sitting in traffic, got nothing else to do. And I broke down because I was talking to my mother on the phone. I called to check on her because she stays in Florida, and that's where the hurricane is at right now, stage what is it's a category 4, not stage 4, category 4. But she said it's at the Panhandle, and I don't know how far that is from Sanford, where she stays at. But I checked on her because last year they had the hurricane, and they definitely all got affected by it. My mom lost power for 2 weeks, so she had no power for 2 weeks. So as a daughter, I'm gonna call, check on her, to make sure she's straight or whatever the case may be. So right now she's good. She says she hasn't heard anything going on in her area. And typical mom, she's like, "Oh, so how's school going?" I'm like, "Yo, did she just ask me that right now? Like, I don't even want to talk about that." Like she dead ass asked me that. I just broke down. I was just like, "It's well, I didn't break down like right away, but I was like, it's not going good like right now." And she was like, just asking like more questions, and it's just like the more questions she's asking, the more I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm just like doing my silent cry, like my silent cry. And then she's still talking. She don't even know I'm crying at this point. She's talking, and then you know how that is when somebody's talking to you and you crying. Then they want to ask you a question, and then your voice is cracking, and they like, "Wait a minute, are you crying?" She was like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Pull over, pull over." I said, "Mommy, I'm not gonna pull over. I'm like, I'm stuck in traffic right now. I can't even move my car. My car is like damn near almost parked, basically." She kept telling me to park, and I'm like, "Well, get off the highway." I'm like, "I'm not getting off the highway." I said, "I'm gonna be fine." I said, "I'm just crying because I'm talking to you right now. You asking me these questions," and I'm like, you know. So she's like, "Well, call me when you get to school," which I just got to school. She's like, "Call me when you get to school." I said, "I will. I'll call you." But I was crying. Even when I got off the phone with her, I still was crying. I'm like, oh my god, like it's breaking down because I'm just so stressed out. Like my adult health class, like I have an F now. As of right now, I still have a chance to bring it back. But when you're like borderline and you know that you have to depend on like one more test or two more tests, it's like now you're walking on eggshells. So it's like you're gonna be sitting there fucking uh uh paranoid or I don't know, just like nervous. And so like I said, I'm not a good test taker, so I'm gonna be like really nervous taking the next two tests. And yeah, I'm not used to this. Like I said, I've failed tests before, but not like for both classes at the same time. The pharmacology test, I took it and I failed that too. Some of us did. Like we don't have time to study. Like I'm talking to my classmates and we're all saying the same thing. Most of us. I didn't study for that test. I didn't study for that test. There's no time. There's no time to study. And it's just annoying. What time is it? 8:10. Today I got a group project. Me and my group got to go to the classroom in the front and present. I got my stuff, but there's still a few things I have to add to it, and I don't even have much time because guess what? I was stuck in traffic. And then what I don't like is that I have clinical on Tuesdays, and so for me to have to come the next day to school and take a test, it's like yo, I was on my feet for 12 hours, not getting paid. Like, are you serious? And now you want me to take a test? Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm going through right now. I'm struggling. I got to do some serious praying that I pass these classes. Because if I fail these classes or even a class, I'm gonna be so devastated. I'm paying a lot of money to go to the school. It's not. It's like a private school, so or a nonprofit, whatever the hell it's called. Like we gotta pay out of pocket. So and it's $675 per credit hour. This ain't no regular old community college or not even a university. Like I'm paying a lot of money. 600. Do the math now. $675. I think most colleges their credit hour cost would be like between 80 to maybe 100 something dollars. 675 per hour. So this month alone, I have to pay $1,200. Now I don't pay this every month, but I would say that since I started this school in January, I've paid over $5,000 out of pocket. Mind you, I don't even work like that. Like I have a job, but I barely work. It's like a part-time job. I work whenever I'm available or if I can or whatever. So if I wanted to, I could work more hours, but then that would mess up my schoolwork. So I don't work a lot of hours or whatever. So it's crazy. Like I'm paying y'all more money than I'm even bringing in. How does that work? you know? So it's hard, man. And I have a test today for pharmacology, and I'm like, I barely study for that. And it's good to know that I'm not alone because other people are going through the same thing. But at the end of the day, like I can't really worry about nobody else either, because this is my life too. Like I want to graduate. I got things I want to do, and I can't make no moves unless I finish. So I don't know. It's scary. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. The way outside look right now is how I feel. It's cloudy and yeah. But I'm about to jump off of here because I have to try to finish my group assignment. I'm kind of stuck on one or two things to figure out, but and then like for my group, like I'm texting while I'm in traffic, not moving, and one of my classmates, I was like, well, I was warning my group like, hey, just to let y'all know, there's a accident on 285 East. I'm in Georgia, Atlanta, the Atlanta area. Just letting you know, it's an accident, and it's like 3 lanes blocked and blah blah blah, whatever. And then my group member, she's like, oh well, I just got in an accident myself. So I'm like, oh my gosh, here I am telling her and everybody else in the group, be careful, there's an accident on the highway. And she herself got into a 6-car pileup. So I'm hoping she could even make it in time so we could present our project because she's the one that has the stuff. My group, we decided to go different. Everybody else did like a PowerPoint, but we didn't want to do that. Well, she didn't want to do that. The girl that got into the accident, and I was okay with that. She was like, I don't want to do all that freaking talking and stuff like that and PowerPoints and all that, because we always do that, for every class that we have to present if we're in a group. She's like, let's do something different. Let's like bring like props and stuff like that. So she got all the props. So if she don't come, then we ain't gonna be able to do our stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll come, but I don't know how late she's gonna be. Class is at 9 o'clock. So, and then like another group member, she said she had a breakdown also yesterday, a meltdown yesterday, and she said she was gonna drop the class, drop not the class that we're in, but like another class, pharmacology. Like this shit is serious. Yo, people are breaking down. People, this one chick, she cut her hair off because she said she was stressed out. Her hair was falling out. So she came to school and then I was like, "Why you cut your hair?" She was like, "Cause my hair's falling out. I'm stressed out." I don't know. She said she cut her hair. I don't know. I'm just like annoyed. I can't quit though. My mom was like, "Don't give up." I'm like, I can't give up. I done paid so much freaking money. Like I can't. Cannot give up. I'm definitely not giving up. Cannot give up. I'm so frustrated. Can't fail, y'all. Can't fail. It pisses me off because it's like this is what I really want to do. Like I really want to help people. Like I'm gonna be that nurse that helps people. And then you got fucking nurses out there who do have a good score, do get these good grades, and they don't fucking treat their patients properly. It's just like ass backwards. Not every nurse is a good nurse. You guys know that. And there's some nurses that treat them like shit. Their patients like shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm that kind of person. I go over and beyond. The only thing is that I just struggle with test taking. So it's like I struggle already at taking tests, but for this school to like freaking overwhelm us with this unnecessary stuff, it just makes it even worse. Like I'm already a bad test taker, so it's like you giving all this extra work. It's making me look worse taking tests. They gotta change something because this is not gonna work. Like they say it gets easier after this, but I don't think it is because they have other classes that are like I know that what you call it collaborative. There's a course called is it collaborative? Well, they do have a collaborative course, but I think that course is hard. And then there's another course called complex health or something like yeah, complex health, and that's like where you're dealing with like sicker people and people that got more stuff going on, and like a lot of pathophysiology ties into that. I gotta go. I gotta do this thing real quick. So frustrated, like. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I will keep y'all posted. I only have this is week 6 for us. We have 2 more weeks of class, and then that's it. It's done. So I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't pass. I don't even want to think that because I'm already signed up for med surge too at the same hospital. So it's like if I don't pass that, then how does that work? Like I'm pretty sure I can't take med surge two if I don't pass med surge one. And what I hate is that you got to pass both. You can't like pass one. Like when I say both, I mean like you got to pass the class in order to pass clinical. Like you can't if you fail the class, then of course you got to take it over. But if you take the class over, you got to take the clinical over also. But you have to wait like 4 months before you could do that, or however long. You can't just take it the next time around because they have it set up a certain way. And like I said, money's involved. Like I don't spend. I mean, yeah, I get financial aid, Pell Grant, but it's not enough. School is expensive. So, all right, y'all. Have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. How do I turn this off? Yes, I'm sure. And